GSL.
Some NesTea fans there in the crowd, and NesTea is in fact going to be one of two players coming up here, and here is an interview with the man himself. 10 straight seasons in Code S. Great cast from asking some questions. They're giving him an award basically for being in Code S for 10 seasons. I didn't even know that. That's a pretty cool award. It's a very meaningful award, and I want to thank the GOMTV staff and also my parents.
오랫동안 좀 이렇게 10연속 하니까 좀 오래 한 것 같은데 앞으로도 더 좋은 모습 보여드리기 위해 최선을 다하겠습니다.
네, 이 세계 기록이
계속해서 이어지는데 그 누구도 못했던 대기록에 앞으로 코드에스 시간 진출한 선수에게는요 저희가 임재덕상이라고 명칭을 정해서 명명해서 이 트로피를 전달해드리겠습니다. 오늘 이 트로피 전달은 저희 운영팀장이신 최정원 팀장님께서 직접 선물해 주시겠습니다. Since he's the first player to get this award, the award is actually being called the NesTea Award. That is pretty awesome.
임재덕상이라고 부르지 않을까? 그 야구에서는 사이언상 이렇게 부르듯이 그렇게 부르지 않을까 하는 생각이 들어서 임재덕 선수가 단순히 코드에스가 아닌 월드 챔피언십 그리고 오프 시즌 1, 2, 3까지 합치면은 전 시즌을 아마 출전하지 않았나 하는 생각이 드는데 그만큼 GSL과 함께한 산 증인이라는 생각이 들면서 이 상을
including the World Championship and the Super Tournament, he's won every single GSL tournament since Open Season 1. Every single tournament. Not a single time has he fallen out.
자, 안준영 해설위원도 정말 모든 시즌 함께 해주셨는데 얼마나 이게 어려운 기록이라는 걸 잘
Congratulations to NesTea for getting the first NesTea award.
미끄러지면은 10연속을 하기 위해서 처음부터 다시 시작하는 거 아니겠습니까? 그래서 아마 이 상을 두 번째로 수상하는 자가
It's a very hard achievement. You have to be very consistent in your play to get this award.
다시 한 번 더 그때 20연속으로 받게 된다면 정말 살아있는 역사, 전설, 레전드 이런 걸로 남게 될 것 같습니다.
네, 저희가 20연속 진출하게 되면 또 이 금색으로 금도금으로 해서 또 다른 트로피를 만들어줄 계획이 있으니까 앞으로 열심히 노력해 주십시오. 역사에 현장에서 임재덕 선수 기록을 만들고 계신 거예요. 앞으로 시청자분들께 각오 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
요새 좀
Do you have any comments to your fans in the audience?
오늘부터 좀 더 좋은 모습 보여드리겠습니다.
네, 앞으로 열심히 하라. 큰 박수 한번 부탁드릴게요. 네. 임재덕 선수 축하드리고요. 자, 경기를 펼칠 준비를 해주시기 부탁드리겠습니다. 저희 엄청난 기록들이 만들어지고 있는데 그 중심에 임재덕 선수가 항상 있었어요.
Well, some great words there from NesTea. Going to sit in his booth now, and you know he is going to be playing against the STC. Now, if you look at NesTea's matchup results, you can see that he has played the matchup ZVT more than any other matchup by far. Now, why is that? Well, the answer is simply he was the only Zerg who was able to beat those Terrans in the seasons where we had Terran-dominated Code S's. So, obviously, he has a ton of experience playing against Terran players, more than any other race. He has a positive, above 50% win ratio against those, despite being in every single GSL season ever, as was just mentioned, as well as being in Code S for 10 consecutive seasons. So, if anyone has experience playing ZVT, it is this man. It is MJ Duck. It is I am NesTea. And I cannot wait to see what sort of strategy, what sort of playstyle he's going to show against this guy. It is going to be recently departing OGS, now joining Quantic STC. You know, what's funny about these two players is that they both have similar IDs, and that one player's ID is NesTea, the other one is TheStC. So I hope that that does not become a problem for me throughout the rest of this best of 3, which we shall see. Now, this match decides who will go on to face Creator and who will face Naniwa. The winner of this match, of course, faces Creator. Then the winner of that match will just go directly to the next round. Whoever loses will have to then beat Naniwa and then beat whoever loses to Creator. So hopefully that's not too complicated for you guys to understand, but that's how the groups have always worked. So you guys probably know that already by now, but just want to put that out there for newer players or newer people to Code S. As I bet even newer players watched this tournament so many times to know how it works. Whether you're in Bronze League or Master League, you guys all know. You guys know who these two players are. The STC able to get through his round 3 Code A spot in order to get into Code S. Came all the way, won that round 3. Pretty tough way to get into Code S. We'll see if he can beat NesTea. Some call him the master of the universe. Others call him NJ Tuck. He has awards named after him. Let's find out if he can win this ZBT. The map is Cloud Kingdom. This is the GSL Season 3 of Code S for 2012, brought to you by GOMTV. At the top right, in the red, our Terran player recently joining Quantic. He is
Quantic, TheStC.
A few STC fans cheering for him here. Look how clean his QSEN is. Oh my god, I've never seen a QSEN that clean before since the day I bought mine. Oh my god. His opponent down at the bottom left. He is
LGIM NesTea.
There was no other way to approach that intro. One of the oldest pro gamers ever to play this game. And you know what? He is, oh wow. Oh my god. That must have been the coolest thing I've ever seen. NesTea fighting. T versus Z on that sign over there as well. Now, as I mentioned, NesTea has a ton of experience playing this matchup specifically. In fact, his win rate in this matchup is his weakest, however, at 55.21%. The rest of his matchups, he has about 70 to 75% win rates in. This one, though, is his weakest by far. It's the one he's played the most, but it is his weakest. He's going to go Hatch first here. Now, what will we see from the STC? I expect to see textbook play. And by textbook play, I mean what everyone is doing in Korea right now. If you have a Korean flag next to your name on a bracket in a tournament, and you're playing this matchup, I would bet my life multiple times that what you're going to do is to go for a 1-Rax expand, then double gas, and then go for reactor Hellions a little bit delayed. The Hellions won't do too much damage. They'll do a little bit. They'll push the creep back just slightly. Put a little bit of threat on the Zerg, but we have a new Queen patch. It's not doing that much. Then that's where things change. Do you go Banshees to follow it up, or do you just make a 3rd command center? Because usually most players will make Banshees, but that's kind of how things change. Now after that, players go into Marine Tank, and the rest is just history. The game unfolds based on who is the better player. But that is the Terran versus Zerg opening, and that is how the Zerg will have to react. Right now you can see the 1-Rax expand and the double gas, and it's already happening. This phase of the game is underway. Now, what we may see in this best of 3 is potentially mech play on one of the maps. You may see a change there. We could also see a 2-Rax, which is another way to get to the same destination of Marine Tank, but it's a more aggressive build early on. Right now, NesTea is going to have no fear about what his opponent is doing. He's already positioned his Overlord, 2-spot for the command center. The Overlord position that we see for NesTea is a little bit risky. We've seen players put their barracks on the low ground, then lift, and then grant vision at the high ground, then take out the Overlord. You lose a little bit of production there. So look at this. He's participated in the GSL a total of 16 times. So I guess that makes this the GSL 17. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. And tweet at me at ProxyWolf your thoughts on this. I thought about what it would be like if the GSL was named differently in such a way that rather than calling it, you know, a number based on what year it is, or basically naming it based on the month that it takes place in, rather than that, just naming it by numbers, similar to how the Super Bowl is done. Super Bowl 35, 36, etc. Doing that for the GSL, I think that would actually be a really interesting naming way, because then you could see just how many GSLs there have actually been. And I think there's like, when you think about that tournament that MVP won like 9 to 15 months ago, where you were like, I don't know what GSL it was. Was that GSL May? I'm not sure. But if you have a number to it, it's like, yeah, I remember GSL 8. I was there, and it was awesome. You know, that's something I think is a little bit easier to remember. And that's what I think could be done for naming purposes. That's what I would do if I were choosing the naming. But let me know what you guys think about that. Now, right now, the Hellion phase has begun. We are going to see the Banshees come out as well. This is just the strategy that you see all the time. NesTea's Overlord continues to spot here, does see the 2 Hellions coming down. Now, NesTea has actually gone up to 6 queens, in fact. Not sticking with 4. He's only going to show the 4 right now. But with 6 queens, not only will he be able to spread his creep really easily, but these Hellions will do nothing. He will be able to spread his creep, defend Hellions, and not miss a single inject. And also, when this Banshee comes, as long as he has vision of it, he will crush it. No way the Banshee gets away. If it has been spotted, Banshee doesn't stand a chance. Now what we may see is the Hellions try to weaken some of the queens and use the Banshee to take the queens out, but with 6, that will never work. Now we've seen people try to do that in the past. Pult especially seems to be one who really likes to do that. Double evolution chambers not only are going to be for upgrades, but they help form a wall to deny these Hellions. The queens are a little bit overextended trying to get that creep out, so the STC will get a few drone kills. But in the end, I don't know if it'll be worth it because now he sacrifices everything these Hellions once could have achieved. But NesTea actually does not defend this very well. He's lost 8 drones already. But the Hellions will be taken out. Meanwhile, at the 3rd base, has been spotted and slightly damaged by 3 Marines. But that's not going to be enough. The Banshee will likely go over there to attack the drones as well. Right now, the worker count 36 to 38, still in NesTea's favor. NesTea has already seen the starport with his Overlord, seen the 3rd command center as well, but he knew he was playing against the STC, who is in fact a Korean Terran, so he already knew this was coming before he even saw it, but he just wanted to make sure because he's an STC, plays safe, he doesn't cut corners. And this Banshee will in fact come in here, and he's researching Cloak right now. He may decide to cancel it. Nope, it's too late, does not cancel it. Spore is already in play, and he's going to be very annoying with this Banshee, but not going to be able to accomplish a whole lot. He may be able to take out an evolution chamber if he really commits to this. I mean, he has 37 seconds left on this Cloak. It looks like he's going to go for units instead, taking out some of the Zerglings. Well, he's just not targeting it. That's basically what's happening here. Banshee is just doing what it wants, and, well, he's got to get it out of there. One more shot. That was close. Second Banshee is out. Raven is on the way. There is a Raven on the way. This day, I thought never would come. I saw Maru do it when I was at IPL. During the Team League, he did this. And now I'm seeing it done here with a Banshee and a Raven. With Cloak, you can just kill tumors. You can do that. And also, the Raven can be useful for point defense drone as well. Yeah, it can actually be used for that. As well as auto turrets potentially as well. It's 200 gas. I would rather see the gas used on a Raven than Cloak, personally, but now he has the cloaking and he has the Raven, so he can continue to be annoying with these before mutas are out, or before there are overseers around on the map. He's going to be able to use this very easily. Now, NesTea likes to go mutaless on this map. He's done it time and time again, but he is making an infestation pit. And when I asked him in an interview whether he prefers to go for infestors or mutas, or it seems like he goes for mutaless a lot, he told me that the reason why he goes mutaless all the time is just because he feels more comfortable. He said, I even plan beforehand when I'm making my build order to go for infestors, but then for some reason my hands just make the Spire. I make the Spire, and that's just not even part of my plan most of the time. Now this is going to be really cool. We're going to start to see these Banshees clear up the creep, similar to how an Observer and a Void Ray and PVZ is used to clear creep tumors as well. It's going to be something that's very difficult for NesTea to deal with. He is going to have to reposition his queens, like all of them, basically. And now they're like walking off creep. He's actually going to try to target these with point defense drone. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And look at this. He cannot stop this. This is exactly what I was talking about with point defense drone earlier. What do you think I meant for mutas? No. How does he stop this? Now the queens are back. How many creep tumors can he kill? And what has he seen? He's seen all the banelings as well. STC in a great position here, taking out so many creep tumors. He can't take out any more queens just yet, but he gets away with everything. Only spent the energy on the cloak and the energy on the point defense drone, but he can come back later. Pathogen glands, baneling speed, plus 2/2, all of them on the way. Very good upgrade timings for NesTea, just slightly ahead of the upgrades for STC. The banelings were spotted, they're now being hidden. Right now, the same Raven and Banshees are looking for those banelings right now, and they will actually find them. He may be able to target down some of these banelings. In fact, he will. He will get at least 3 banelings. 4. Now we're going to get some more tumors. This is awesome. This is, in fact, awesome. People have theory crafted about this for years, but we are actually seeing it happen live. Point defense drone from earlier is still active, by the way. Not only granting vision, but annoying any queens that try to fight near it. Will get away here without even using cloak. Banshee is well worth it now that you got the Raven out. The third base for the STC has been up for a while now. He has walled it off with several depots. Hive Tech very quickly has come out for NesTea. He's also made a fourth base down at the bottom right. This is something that the STC has already long ago spotted. We do see a Viking going around hunting for Overlords. And in fact, since no Spire Tech is on the field, he's actually going to find and kill one on the left side of the map. Right now, NesTea is repositioning his units, but this push that the STC is sending out is going to be so difficult to hold. He's up 10 supply and army, and he has the perfect composition to fight NesTea here. This is all going to come down to the Fungals. Oh my god. Oh, that's huge for NesTea. Now he has enough speedlings to trap and corner this army. And even though the STC's opening was beautiful, it may not be enough. Now that he lost that many Marines, he does not have the firepower to hold back the might of NesTea, and NesTea is not stopping. He is running into the natural. The depots are down. He can't raise them. He will not trap the Marines on the outside. Tanks being dropped out. He's trying to do what he can. Infested Terrans going down. He's fighting Marines against Marines. And I think this may be it for the STC. He's going to lose so much here. He will likely lose his command center if NesTea decides to target it. He's got so many banelings at the natural, and it looks like he may decide to go up the ramp as well here. NesTea with so much production right now, he takes out the orbital, and it looks like rather than going up the ramp, he's just going to go for the third base, where there are some Marines here. They may be cut off. They are, in fact, cut off from the bunker. GG! NesTea winning this game in a matter of seconds. The STC's opening brilliant, well executed, but NesTea, with 2 Baneling landmines, took the game. And the second he saw that he killed that many Marines, he did not hesitate and he ended the game, and that is all it takes. And you know, the irony, the beautiful irony in all of this is the one game that 2 Banelings ended the game before the 15-minute mark was the game that STC had a Raven out on. That is the irony in all of this. And I bet that is exactly what the STC is thinking about right now. I should have checked more thoroughly. I had a Raven and I was using it all over the map, but I did not spot those Banelings. A very strong game changer for sure. And now NesTea, the favorite to win this match, looking even stronger now. Oh, look at this. Free pizza for everyone. Another good reason to come down to the studio here in Mokdong, because you might get free pizza. Now, you know, Kaldor at this point in time would actually be talking about how much he's jealous of the pizza, but I'm okay. I just want them to have the pizza and be happy. I want to commentate StarCraft. I think everyone could be happy as a result. I commentate StarCraft, they eat the pizza and watch it. It's pretty good with me. I'm fine with that. Look at how much pizza is out there. That guy's like, well, hold on. I mean, I think this is too much pizza. I can't eat all that. He's like, do you want this? Because I think we have like 8 pizzas right now. That is, I mean, how happy could you be to be in Korea watching these matches live, watching the first time in the GSL someone has used a Raven like this, and eating and enjoying pizza at the same time? It's got to be a great feeling. I think NesTea is even feeling better right now, though, after that win, getting the 2 Baneling hits and then not hesitating, not waiting even a second. Oh, look at those nerds eating pizza and being happy. I'm happy for them. Like, my heart shines for them. Everybody loves pizza. You know, some people say that everybody loves ice cream, but it's not true. I don't love ice cream, nor do I like fruit, but I do really enjoy pizza. I have not yet met someone who does not enjoy pizza. Some people say, well, pizza's unhealthy. I'm not going to eat pizza today because it's a little bit unhealthy, and earlier I had a hamburger. I can get that. I understand that. I feel with those people. But at the same time, it's pizza and they still like it. Good luck has been spammed in the chat. I believe the players are ready. They have their headsets on. They're staring at the screen. It is time. Can the STC show us another good opening? Can he tie things up here against NesTea, called the Master of the Universe? He just got the first NesTea award today. Can he show he deserves it? This is the GSL Code S.
I see red, but I'm not even stopped.